Dobby! Doba! All right, ladies and gentlemen, match one. Schedule for one fall. Let me adjust this. There we go. Now we're talking 30-minute time limit bout. Eva Quintana, Killer Kyle, Sarah Saber as our referee. We are just 2 short weeks away from the 2025 FPW Homecoming event. Oh! And things are already shaping up. We have a full card. And this just in this morning. Mike Fire, reigning NCWA Light Heavyweight Wrestling Champion Mike Fire will be teaming up with the Slaughterhouse's Cursed and Maddie Mayhem against all 3 members of the Rock Cutters, including Dirty Dango. Nice drop kick there by Eva. Speaking of the Slaughterhouse, they will be in action I want to say this afternoon, but it's past 6 o'clock, and usually by 6 p.m. it's supper time, especially here in the National Capital Region. I'm talking about Ottawa, Gatineau. But we are live from the playground in beautiful Gatineau Park, Quebec. And this is FPW Championship Wrestling, and baby, we got ourselves a championship match in this live stream. The SJB Tag Team Champions, Alicia and Allison Shane, put the belts on the line against Gina Carano and Jivin Jan McCarthy from the actions from last week. 1 GTS. And that's all that it took for Gina Carano. And baby, the MMA fighters were absolutely livid. Absolutely livid at what transpired. They want a rematch. And to season the pot, if you will, the championship committee members, including myself and Rick Rocker, we've all voted that the SJB tag team belts should be defended. What a fitting occasion it would be, and a test to both Alicia, and Allison, for they are going to be competing for the LWF World Tag Team Crown. It is an opportunity, and I would not take advantage of the opportunity. Oh, look at this leg lock by Eva Quintana early in the match. Looks like Eva wants to make quick work over Killer Kyle, a seasoned veteran, 15 years in the biz. Member of the Shit Disturbers. Wow. Folding up Eva from that German suplex. Oh, there goes one ring out. Meteora, nicely done. That was a solid one based off of how she landed. And a clothesline to find the mark. Whoa! Back and forth seesaw action to kick off our program. Now also, ladies and gentlemen, Eva Quintana will be tag teamed with a brand new superstar fresh from the New Class Wrestling Academy, Carolina Corazon. And they're going to be competing against the Shit Disturbers is Macy and Payne. Should be interesting. Okay, those headbutts made absolutely zero connection. Zero. Back to the leg lock. Sarah Saber, our official call on this match as she sees it. Six, seven, eight. Awesome combo. That was 8 elbow strikes. I counted them and everything. Oof. Remember, Killer Kyle's got a finisher locked and loaded. Snapping Hurricanrana out of nowhere. Wait. Oh, straight jacket DDT. This could be it. Sarah's in position 2 and no. Back to the headlock. Eva Quintana is quick. She is fast. But don't forget that Killer Kyle's got the experience. No. Hey, wait a minute. Surprise roll-up. No. That's the experience I was talking about. Killer Kyle has been there. She has been multi-time women's world champion for a reason. And look at this. Eva Quintana's backing out of the ring, trying to contemplate what to do. Both ladies have their finishers locked and loaded. What's this? Oh my goodness, that almost made connection with those steel steps. And that would have been disastrous. Wait a minute. Swinging STF. Bright move from Eva Quintana. This has got to be it to win. What? What? There was no... She did not even grip onto the hand of Killer Kyle. That swinging STF. Or STO, excuse me, STO. Not STF, STO. I am very surprised. That was so smart and so brilliant. and the experienced Killer Kyle. Oh, look at this. Drop toe hold. Has that leg locked. Has the chin in a position. The pain. The agony that Killer Kyle must be enduring. And yet, how is Killer Kyle escaping this? Oh, beautiful super kick out of nowhere. Sarah's in position 2-0. Back to the headlock. Back to the basics of chain wrestling. Oh, my word. My effing word. What is this? The Tequila Sunrise. A page out of the book of Conan. And Killer Kyle has forfeit. She has submitted. This match is technically over, but you've got to do this inside the ring. Wait! Crossroads! Out of nowhere! Almost at count of 3. Swinging STF again! Swinging STF again! What is this? Sarah Saber has called for the bell. Killer Kyle has forfeited her. That was a very highly aggressive match there. That crossroads from Killer Kyle, that was out of nowhere. And that could have been it because Sarah was counting. You saw the dial. You saw with your own eyes, ladies and gentlemen, what intensity that crossroads is. Don't forget, that's the same move that Cody used to defeat Roman Reigns to become the WWE Champion. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very effective move, and yet this woman right here, who's only been in the biz for a handful of years, she managed to survive. The inverted STO, that swinging STO, amazing. But she didn't go for the cover. She went straight for the source, which is the limbs, the joints, contouring them, bending them, stretching them. And as a result, Killer Kyle, the most experienced of the two, had to submit. And the question is, could Killer Kyle have continued on fighting? Or did she forfeit because she wanted to compete and possibly get a rematch with this young woman at a later date, saving the best fight for later? Did Killer Kyle, in other words, did Killer Kyle tap out to save herself from getting potentially injured now rather than later? Folks, post your comments down below in this live stream. We want to hear from you, the viewers at home. Rick Rocker will be here shortly, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned. We have a whole lot more wrestling action coming your way. standing by with our new senior correspondent at this point, sportscaster Troy McDuff is standing by with Tom Sever and Scott Sampson, Guts and Glory, the reigning NCWA World Tag Team Champions. Troy, take it away, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. Testing, testing. We're on the air. Thank you very much. I just got the thumbs up from Johnny Nabagadoosh. This is Rick Rocker, folks, and we are in our second match of this afternoon or evening, considering. And what an incredible match that was between Killer Kyle and Eva Quintana. It was very, very intense, especially within the last few moments. Indeed. And what's going to happen come September 14th? Eva Quintana teaming up with Carolina Corazon, ladies and gentlemen. Teaming up for the very first time ever. And they're going to go up against a team that is no stranger to the tag team wrestling world in the shit disturbers is Macy and Bane. That's going to be interesting. You figure that someone like Carolina, who has never had a match on the main show, she has competed for the Academy in the last 5 years or so, but she's never been in an FPW ring. She has never took a sniff of the THQ arena, the FPW arena. She has never felt the breeze of the playground. No! She gets to experience all that effectively Sunday, September the 14th, when Amici's Pizza and Crayola presents the 2025 FPW Homecoming Show, Rick. It's going to be very, very fun and exciting, folks. I'm excited, especially for the main event attraction between Guts and Glories, Tom Sever, the OG graduate student of that academy, teaming up, of course, with his partner in crime, his apprentice, if you will, in Scott Sampson. And they're going to be going up against the World Tag Team Champions in Vicious Jeremy and Titanium, the Specialists. It's going to be like an earthquake, guys. It's going to be like a freaking earthquake on that very day, ladies and gentlemen. Mark it on your calendars if you haven't done so already. September the 14th. It is a Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, so mark it down now. We will send you all a live link so that you can be with us. Of course, virtually, but it's like pay-per-view. Back in the day, you couldn't go see a live wrestling pay-per-view show in person. We had the luxury to get it on pay-per-view or the Scrambling Channel. Well, those days are far and few in between. In fact, they're dead to us, except if you have random images that are posted on Facebook as you're scrolling through that trap. Back in the day, that was a thing, though, the whole Scrambling Channel. And I don't mean for you-know-what there, but back in the day, if we want to watch a WWF pay-per-view, for example, those in your houses. I remember one in particular. I think it was Bret Hart versus Psycho Sid, and the picture wasn't so bad, but it was still scrambled, and that's the best we've got. Well, today things have changed. There's no more Scrambling Channel. You can order things on pay-per-view if you want to, or you can watch it for absolutely $0 on YouTube. That's right, Retro Canucks Media. In response to the live chat right here, folks, on YouTube. But folks, as we've mentioned at the beginning of this live stream, we're going to have a trios tag match. It was originally going to be a singles match between Mike Fire and El Roedor. But now it's turned into a trios tag team match. And that's all because of what transpired this past weekend, the Labor Day weekend. We had a bit of a barbecue going on. And lo and behold, Mike Fire was just chilling out with the rest of the crew, the event staff, the personnel, and a few other FPW superstars. And the Slaughterhouse, Maddie Mayhem and Cursed came up to, they both approached Mike Fire and decided to join as a team. Now, I don't know if this means that Mike is going to be part of the Slaughterhouse faction, but the Slaughterhouse essentially gave Mike an invitation to be part as a unit to face off against El Roedor, the sexy Peruvian rodent, Chris Kennedy, and Dirty Dango, aka Fandango of the WWE. Oh, nice. Satellite DDT. But Matty Mayhem's got a comeback, and he's not afraid to use it. You know, it's kind of strange how I went from a singles match to now a trios tag team, all because of some barbecue that happened on Labor Day. Technically, it's about the championship committee, and yes, we've all voted for it because we thought there was something special between the Slaughterhouse's interest in acquiring Mike Fire, who is still a student in the NCAA. Well, be as it may, we all thought it was a good idea. Hey, Carlos, get your head in the game. There was somebody outside the ring. You must initiate the count. Carlos, who started out his career here in the main roster just about a year or two ago. It's amazing how time has flown. Oh, El Ruda got sidetracked by Carlos. Tag has been made. You know, these guys are absolutely amazing. The Rug Cutters I'm talking about. The World Tag Team Cruiserweight Champions. Seems like no one has been able to beat them, and the only team that I can think of that has managed to beat them did not stay as World Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions for long. I can't even remember who beat them. It is indeed, in fact, correct. The Rug Cutters are two-time tag team cruiserweight champions. And wow, beautiful brain buster from El Roedor to Cursed. And now we go for the count. First pinfall of this tag team match. And now Cursed tags in Matty Mayhem. This big burly boy still can't believe that he had headlanded last year's Blood, Sweat, and Tears event with Kenan Jackson Jr. And I still find that those overalls make his ass look super exaggeratingly huge. Well, it's a look, I guess, Rick, and I wouldn't say something like that to Matty Mayhem. He could probably kill you with one punch. Look at those arms. This man hits the gym. Fisherman suplex. 2, 3. There was even a slight hesitation to the count. Holy crap, that was fast. That was fast there, Retro Canucks. And I'm very, very surprised because you figure after this early in the contest, Matty Mayhem would at least kick out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We're going to go on to our next contest here, which will be for the SJD Tag Team Championships. But before we go down there, Troy McDuff is standing by with the reigning defending SJD Tag Team Champions, Alicia and Allison Chain. Troy, the floor is yours. Listen to the audience. I mean, before this erupted music happened, the crowd is booing, and I don't think they're booing because the Rock Cutters won. These are fan favorites. I'm a little bit surprised, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the playground, it's beautiful, it's hot and sunny. Erica Fisher with those tag team belts, the Gurus versus the MMA Fighters. Match number 3. As we've mentioned, the tag team gold belts are on the line. And the bell has sound. Here we go. Still cannot believe that last week, one GTS, that's all it took to put Gina Carano, star of the one of the stars of The Mandalorian, UFC fighter, actress, model, you name it. Took one GTS from Allison Shane, and it was all over. Gina Carano was completely livid at what happened last week. She demanded from the championship committee for a rematch. But it's not like any other rematch, though. As I mentioned, to season the pot, to make things interesting, to add an extra ingredient, those tag team belts on the line. And I am getting hungry. Alicia just crowns Gina Carano, my goodness. And listen to this crowd, my lord. Back body, where did that come from? Where did the back body drop come from? Holy shito! Roundhouse kick completely discombobulates Alicia. I think was going to go for a count. Oh. Tag has been made. Here comes Allison. Oh. Wow, what the heck was that? A desperation move of sorts. Waist lock to a German suplex. Jumping calf kick. Look at this. Another calf kick. Allison motions to the crowd, motions to Jaimin Jan. Oh, the unprettier. What the? Just a standard bulldog. Who gives a hoot? Some do-si-do wrestling action here. Irish whip. Oh, a hip attack. And Allison celebrating a bit too early. The belts are on the line here on Championship Wrestling. I don't think for a second that this match will end in a second. Whoa! Was that part of the plan? Erica Fisher was in the way, and that can actually happen. Indeed, but I was completely caught off guard. Thankfully, Erica did not disqualify her. Well, even if she did so, the titles would not change hands. Championship belts cannot change hands on a DQ or a countout. Wrist lock body slam. Big diving elbow splash. Hooking the leg, only gets a 1 count. Oh, that was a strange calf kick. This whole energy has shifted from getting a crowd cheering to all these boos. Drop down. Kitchen sink. Oh, back elbow on that cheekbone. How did Gina Carano go from being on her back to being on her belly? Makes no sense. Wow. Beautiful drop kick, sending Carano on the outside floor. Oh, nice drop kick. Well established, well received. Oh, my word. Okay. Oh. That hot shot or guillotine gave. Oh. I think that gave Allison a chance to do her signature, but once again, it has to be it's a corner signature. German suplex with the bridge. That's close to the ring ropes, too. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, my word. Erica Fisher's in position. Elise has got the count and, only gets a 2. I was going to say, if that was a 3, I would shit a chicken right here in the announce booth. Hey, please don't. There could be folks watching this right now having supper, and you're talking about poo. Well, I'm sorry, but it's, I would. Oh, Jive and Jan, top rope, Hurricane Rana or Frankensteiner from the top. Okay. Jive and Jan can do whatever she wants, including tagging in Gina Carano. T-bone suplex, sizzled to perfection with some HP or A1 steak sauce. Okay, you must be really hungry or something, man. We're talking about adding seasoning and recipes and T-bone steaks. I think you're just flat out hungry, man. Oof. Supergirl punch, ladies and gentlemen, made a connection. Why would you tag out from there? Looks as though that Jive and Jen wants to do some remodeling, some redecorating. Oh. Looks like someone means business. Snapmare. Rest hold. SJD Tag Team Gold Belts are on the line. Oh, look at this. Almost like a super kick party. Erica Fisher is in position. 2 and no. Beautiful clothesline makes the connection. Another clothesline makes the connection. Snapping. Hurricanrana. Get out of the way there, Erica. Oh my word. Could this be a momentum shift that the Gurus need? Double underhook. Butterfly suplex with a cross arm breaker. Jive and Jan McCarthy's trying to break this up, but look at this. Look at that punch in the face. A punch in the face by Gina. What a... Well, look at this. This predicament, they both tag themselves out. What is happening here? Oh, nice arm drag. It's about making a choice, picking and choosing your moves, your your battle. It's for the belts, ladies and gentlemen. And that's exactly why it's a test. Did the Gurus last week win by a fluke? Or is that GTS potent? Is it powerful? Oof. Back on that wrist lock. Taking her down. Alicia and Allison working together, folks, ever since last year at Decimania 3. Allison made her debut. And ever since then, they have been SJD Tag Team Champions. It's been 10 months. And that reign might end that night on a dime. Max suplex. There's a series of moves here. Jab and Jan McCarthy looks like she is completely spent. And a 2 count, but Gina came in to help her out, help her tag team partner in case something should happen. That is how important this match is. Oh, drop kick meets the mark. Double team suplex. Look at this. Adding more punishment, more damage. Look at this. Look at these two. And now a double team DDT. Count of 6 here. Get back in the ring here, ladies. German suplex. Erica was completely off guard. Almost gets it. Wait a second. Hold the pickles. Hold the lettuce. There's that GTS we were talking about. There's that GTS. Could it be? Will it be? I don't believe it. One GTS. It happened to Gina last week. It's happened to Jive and Jen McCarthy this week. What secret? What secret does Allison have in that GTS? Look at this. One scoop. One strike. And you can see it, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that Jive and Jen was completely on rubber legs. That GTS is definitely potent. Now, should I CM Punk, if he's watching this right now, he's going to be like, this is the reason why the GTS is that powerful. He has one of many, many championships. And now look at this. Allison Chain and Alicia still SJB Tag Team Champions. And all it took was one GTS. Yes, yes. Absolutely give these ladies a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A freaking round of applause indeed for the We Fitness Gurus. My goodness, fans, we still got more wrestling action coming your way. But before we go on to our main event, please, fans, please click like and subscribe to the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. Your support matters the most in this day and age, with all of these streamers and personalities and what have you. Your subscription, you sharing this link to your friends and your families and whatnot, is what spreads the message. It's what It's what gives good tidings if you want to see it that way. And of course, above all else, Sunday, September the 14th, Amici's Pizza, who have been feeding us on a monthly basis. They are sponsoring the 2025 FPW Homecoming event. A live link will be distributed to all of you fans. All you got to do is click on the link. That's all it takes to get a view and a potential subscriber in you. Rick, Johnny, I'm done blathering now. You can have the floor if you want. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about that time now for the main event. Troy McDuff is now standing by. We heard it from Tom and Scott. Now we're going to hear him from Vicious Jeremy and Titanium. Troy, the floor is yours. We apologize for the inconvenience of our sound system. But these men right here, the NCWA World Tag Team Champions. Scott Sampson to the left and Tom Silver to the right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the sun sets, we are now on our main event attraction. Sky Stanley calling the action. Let's go, baby. We have just reached the first hour of our live stream as our main event. Tom Sever, Vicious Jeremy. Oh, look at this. Whoa! Twisting senton back splash meets the mark of the OG graduate student in Tom Sever. Didn't these men last wrestled about 10 years ago or more? Yeah, about 13 years ago, if memory serves me correctly. These two have not been in the ring since that main event at Devil's Feud Cake. Oh! Nicely done there. Titanium wanting to get himself involved in this. All right. Yeah, first time in 13 years. How about that? Not a single match between these two. What is Titanium up to right now? If he gets himself involved, Sky Stanley will have no issues ejecting him from ringside. Bossman Slam. That's not going to be enough. Not enough to get Scott Sampson's attention. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, his debut happened at the Unleashed event back in August. For your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, you can check it all out on YouTube. Do not also forget to hit the notification button and make sure that you got it on all. Not personalized, but on all. That way you get every bit. Oh, big jumping elbow drop. That even got Tom to say ouch. Oh. Tom's in the corner now. Straight up kicks to the chest. Out of the way there, Sky. Oh! And now both managers on the apron. Come on, gentlemen. Get the hell out of there. Oof. Oh! Oh, back brain kick. Nicely done. And how about this for some classic wrestling right here? The gator roll transitioning to the crossface. Great wrestling. I've always enjoyed watching Vicious Jeremy and Tom Sever. And the fact that these two are kicking it. Look at this spinning predicament. Hey, referee, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a sec. Germans running German suplex. What is going on here? Oh, beautiful super kick. Unbelievable. Look at this. Vicious Jeremy on the prowl on Tom Severs' tag partner, Scott Sampson. A man who came close to winning, dethroning Ryan Rage for that heavyweight championship belt. Oh my word. I'd be psyched too if I were Vicious Jeremy. Knuckle sandwiches. No mustard. No mayonnaise. Get back in the ring. Keep it legit, folks. Off the ropes. And another roll up. Oh my goodness. Hey. Sharpshooter. But Sky Stanley is being destroyed. Look at this. Manager ejected. Manager ejected, ladies and gentlemen. Spear! Spear! No! Whoa! Holy free holies. Tom Sever kicking out of the spear. And that was a thunderous spear. Oh no. Sunset flip powerbomb onto the outside floor. Look at this. 3 knuckle sandwiches delivered. Absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. With Scott Sampson now ejected, titanium can still cause a stir. Oh, Tom is completely discombobulated, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, firm headlock. Reverse belly to belly suplex. Oh my goodness. Oof. No. I am just in awe from watching these two guys just duke it out here. Shin breaker. A freaking shin breaker, followed by the X-Shooter or Texas Cloverleaf, however you want to call it, folks. But Tom is not going to give up. Oh! Blocking the punch. Beautiful drop kick onto the outside. This is real wrestling action. Fans, I'm hoping you're watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying this program. Oh, missed the basement drop kick. Oh, did not miss that one. And that's going to prompt VJ from... Oh. Wow. Oh, look at that. Too late to apologize. You damn right he's too late to apologize. That was quick. Almost a 3. That's ridiculous. That should have been at least a 1. Almost a 2. Well, this is unpredictable, folks. Wrestling has always been that way. You never know what's going to happen. Especially now from these two men. Jumping cutter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word. But he still has his signature. Two freaking jumping diamond cutters. Oh wait. Is Vicious Jimmy gonna do that thing? Do that thing? Spear! Another thunderous roaring spear! No! Vicious Jeremy now trying to contemplate his life choices. Has he made a good move being in this match with a finisher locked Tom Sever? Oh my God. Great connection with that super kick. He waits. Super suplex from the outside for the count has been restarted. Hey, come on, guys. Come on, this is not right. Vicious Jeremy does not have to do this. Oh my God. Oh, a direct shot. A direct shot, ladies and gentlemen. Another super kick. You gotta do something else there, VJ. He is not gonna leave your sight. And it seems as though that Sky Stanley has removed that folding chair. Submission hold right here, folks. Will VJ try to make Tom Sever submit? We're just 2 weeks away from the homecoming show. Tom Sever still has his finisher locked and loaded. Imagine for a minute that Tom has himself another signature and 2 finishers. That's not what you want. And Tom is notorious for how miraculous this man can work. Oh! A thrust kick to a punch in the face. There's that gator roll we've seen before from Vicious Jeremy across face. The neck, the jawbone must be aching. Off the ropes. Boss man slam in the center of the ring. This can make a difference. No! What is left to do? Oof. Well, Tom's going to have to squeeze in his finisher somewheres. Oh, out of nowhere. A setup for the Rolling Thunder. A page out of the book of RVD. Big splash. A frog splash. 2. No. Jumping cutter. The screen just lit right before our eyes. And both men now have their finishers. Oh! Oh! And a bridge pinning predicament. Oh, come on! Reverse! Spear! Spear! That's the 3rd spear of the evening! And no! Oh no! Oh no! Sky Stanley calling it as he sees it, and yet somehow, some way, a submission, a pin did not do it. Wait, drop hold, an arm trap, crossface. Tom Sever is crawling. Hey! Tom Sever is crawling! He reaches for the ropes! Aussie! Are you freaking nuts? Well, this crowd is absolutely electric here. Oh my God. Look at that deadlift. A deadlift dominator on the announce table. And Tom gets right back up. Look at this. Big freaking deadlift suplex. The count of 7. Bossman swam. No. Oh my word. My effing word, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning predicament! A spinning predicament! No! Jumping cutter! This has gotta be it, folks. Come on! No! Oh, way to use your head there, Tom. Too late to apologize. One Republic. Hard buckle. Hey, titanium. Titanium, ladies and gentlemen. He may get himself thrown out. And I don't think he wants to get thrown out of here. Oh. Well, if 3 spears won't do it, does that mean a 4th? Well, I thought I was going to go for another spear. Snappo suplex. Lateral press with the toes. Reach the bottom rope. Drop to hold, arm trap, cross, there's that cross face again. Hey, the breaking point, come on. That breaking point again, oh my Lord. He's almost at the breaking point, another rope break. Oh my goodness. Another near fall. This is insane. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! Titanium's involvement. This is considered a 2-on-1. Oh, come on. Look at this. How is this even legit? How is this even remotely legit? Irish whip to the corner. Off the ropes. Psh, underwhelming. Oof. Oh, DDT! That was sweet! And that's away from the ring ropes. Away from the ring ropes, and again, no dice. A slap. A slap across the face. Oh. Tom gets up. And then Tom goes down for the sharpshooter or the X shooter. Not enough. Oh. I think that was supposed to be the setup for the spear. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Another deadlift dominator coming up. Bam! He connects it. Well, the end might be nigh for Tom Sever here. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. A freaking spear. Use the opportunity now, Vicious Jim. What are you doing? Your finisher is going to be... He's lost it. He lost it. Now look at this. Double under a pin. Yep. And that might be his only refuge. Because Titanium might be ejected from ringside. There's the comeback. Oh my God. This comeback system is really weird. There's the rope break. Oh, wait. The Cobra Clutch. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely wild, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely wild. Two of the finest athletes representing FPW, that's Vicious Jeremy outside the ring, and Tom Sever representing No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling. And these guys are acting like they're two bulls, trying to charge at each other with everything they've got. Look at this. Broken table. Our announce table is completely discombobulated. There's that senton back splash, that whisper in the wind. Another rolling thunder. Sky Stanley's gonna go for the count again. No! I can't understand. What will it take? There's the X shooter in the center of the ring this time. In the center of the ring. Tom was trying to crawl. And I think Vicious Jeremy realized that. Oh, back brain kick. That looked very painful to... And no, another near fall. Good grief. Another one. Hey. You guys. Well, there's no time limit, folks. The screen reads zeros. The time on the clock reads 0000. This match can go on all day or all night. The sun is already down. Oh, Euro uppercut. But there are 4 ways to win or lose in this kind of matchup here. Count out, disqualification, pinfall, or submission, which we're getting so freaking close to. The count of 7. Get back in there, man. Good grief. A running cutter! Holy freaking what the fuck? You've got to be kidding me! Decimator with slow-mo effects! And that's it! Absolutely unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. These two have put on a freaking clinic. Championship match or not a championship match. These two freaking killed it. And these are the closing moments. Brought to you by Amici's Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Vicious Jeremy successfully wins this matchup. He points out Titanium. And this is our final screenshot for this live stream. So I'm going to say this one more time, folks. Please join us Sunday, September the 14th. The live stream will begin at 5 p.m. But we're going to be the ones to give you the live link. All you got to do is click on that link and you're going to be invited to Gatineau Park, Quebec. You're going to be invited to the THQ Arena, which has been a famous arena for FPW programming for the last 15 years. And of course, you're going to see this man right here, Vicious Jeremy, Titanium, versus Tom Sever and Scott Sampson, Guts and Glory, as the men's main event of that evening. Johnny? And of course, for the LWF World Tag Team Championships, Jimi Hendrix and Jersey Jackson will defend those tag team gold belts against Allison Shane and Alicia. It's going to be extraordinary, folks. And this just in, next week on Championship Wrestling, a rematch between Demi and Jersey. The Rock and Roll Connection will compete against 2/3 of the Den of Nerds, Tahani Del Gosha and VMG. That's all happening next week. So stay tuned, stay informed, and stay ahead, ladies and gentlemen. So on behalf of the Championship Committee, on behalf of FPW Management, this has been Rick Rocker and Johnny Babaganoosh telling you all to get your pets spayed or neutered, help control the pet population, but above all else, get yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population.